PH. So today, another learnings that I will discuss to you. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. That's once again, Miss Aya. So are you ready? Today we will learn all about the demonstration and the learnings, all about the table service. Now, for the types of table service, the first question is, what is table service anyway? So table service refers to the varied ways in which food is presented and served at our table. So the object is utilized at the table, such as our dishes, our glasses, our plates, silverwares, and table linens. Now, we have three types of table service. So basically, that are the following: American service, we have the Russian service, and the French service. The first type of table service is American service. So what is American service? American service is also known as plated service. Why? Because food is decoratively set out on individual plates by the chef, then served to the customer straightway from the kitchen by the waiter. Now, in our generation, this is commonly used table service and is characterized by the food being prepared and plated in the kitchen. It is brought to you at the table by our serving staff. This is the most common type of service in restaurants that the world over, as it allows a lot of people to be served quickly. For the standard of the American service, first, food is served from the left, beverage from the right, and all items are removed from the right. Serving style should be done by the waiter right hand. Now, the waiter goes to the clockwise around the table, then followed by start serving the ladies sitting to the left of the hostess. So let's start first from the lady. And then the portions of the food are placed on the plates in the kitchen. This is generally the service used for banquets. Now, let's move on to the proper sequence of doing the American service. Check the order and make sure that the needed cutleries are set up before starting to serve. So that is adjusting of cutleries. Now, it should be assemble the orders in a tray, making sure that all accompaniments and side dish are complete. Third, you should carry the plated foods in a rectangular or oval tray and let the tray rest on the palm of your hand, so by using our palm. Now, carefully bring the tray towards the table counter or place them in a portable side or the tray. Serve plated foods on the right side of the guest with the hand holding the tray and the right hand holding the food being served to the guest. And lastly, position the meat or fish or what we call the poultry directly in front of the guest with the logo position on the top center of the plate. So, are you ready? Let's go, guys. This is the American table setting. Next, the second one is the French service. French service is also known as, or this is often referred to as, a guéridon service. Now, French table service has two types of presenting the food to our guests. Originally, it involved all the food being placed on the table at once, with guests helping themselves and passing the dishes around the guests. So sometimes the food will be pre-cooked in the kitchen and finished off at the table in front of the guests. A trolley is used throughout the whole service period. There are at least four types or four techniques of guéridon service. So first, flambe. Second, carving. Third, toasting. And fourth is cooking. Table service is always followed. The guests are served from the left. The plates are cleared from the right and always serve first our female guest. Now is for the sequence of our French service. All foods are served and cleared from the right side of the guest, except for the butter, except for the bread, salad, or which are positioned on our left. Now, cocktail servers serves alcohol and other beverage, or even the wine steward serves wine to the guest. Sometimes the chef de rang, or also known as our main server, also take order and serves beverage in case of after dinner beverage. The commis de rang, or our main service, brings the soup to the gueridon. The soup will be placed on the richard and dishes into warm soft plates. Sauces are often served with much of the completion of the basic preparation. Next, coffee is served after the main dish in gelatinous cups. And lastly, when all dishes are completed, then the waiter clears the soiled plates and other servicewares. So this is the French table service. Let's go. Next, our third types of service is the Russian service. What is Russian service, guys? So anyway, Russian table service involves different styles depending on the chef and the host. Often, the food is prepared in the kitchen and then each course is brought to the table sequentially and carved and portioned by the waiter, which the guest helps themselves to. However, sometimes the food is prepared and pre-cut in the kitchen, pre-portioned in the kitchen, and arranged on platters, and it is individually served to each guest at the table. Standards of Russian service. So this type of service is the same as that of French service. However, in this Russian service, the food is fully prepared and pre-cut in the kitchen and then neatly arranged on our silver platters by our chef. The waiter then shows the platter to the guest as a polite gestures and serves the food to the individual plates of the guest using the serving cutleries. Another name is plated service. So the Russian service is also known as plated service or platter service. A large shallow dish or plate is used specially for serving food. It involves course being brought to the table sequentially. So on the table for each guest, there will be each or set up with required napkin, our plates, cutleries, or goblets, which is known as a cover. So all the silverwares filled with food come from the kitchen and is placed, of course, in front of our guests. And then the food is completed, prepared and garnished in the kitchen, and only one waiter server is used in Russian service. Now, for the sequence of our Russian service, kitchens shall prepare and dispatch foods in individual platters or what we call containers. Waiter shall pick up the platters, serving dish with a side towel on the left side, and then he will or she will pick them up from the dispatching counter and bring them to the dining area using the trolley or our oval tray. To avoid slip, serve soup in soup tureen with the napkin underliner. And then before serving the sauce, ask the customer if he or she prefers it to be over the meat to be placed on one side. Now serve the dish just above waist level, then bending forward with your back. Then last, position the serving dish in a horizontal way and tilt slightly to avoid spills. So this is our Russian table setting service. Let's go. are the three types of table service. Again, the American service, the French service, and the Russian service. Note, it is important and good practice to know the various styles of service. If you will work long-term with a private employer, you will get used to the styles of service that they like and can adapt to their needs. If they have dinner parties, for example, and would like a slightly more formal service style than usual. If you're working for short or for bookings, each principal will have a distinct way of how they like things to be done and will often tell you this before service in order for you to lay the table. You may have to adapt your style slightly depending on the space available on the table or layout of the room or what crockery or serving is available. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for spending your time with me. Thank you so much for watching. I am hoping that you learn a lessons today all about the tourism sector for our table service. So again, don't forget to subscribe for more learning content from me. Again, I am Miss Aya. So have a good day.